devices we carry and the email we check and the constant deluge of news and information to always have something just giving us a little bit of excitement and for our neural pathways. So when we don't have it, we get hungry. Now, the problem is that that leaves us basically snacking all day and doing nothing focused for an extended period of time. So this is an attempt to get back in touch with that sense of really super deep focus, and then can you get that once you get out of the bouillabaisse? Blood pressure drops, the heart rate drops, and what's interesting, not with respect to what I was there for, but other reasons they're using this, is to get blood pressure to drop that fast is more powerful, so say the experts, than any kind of medication you would take.
But everything is a distraction. Like the seat on my butt is a distraction. The shoes on my feet are something I'm thinking about. The watch on my hand. There's all these different things that are distracting you. But when you get in that tank, there's none of those things.
The news can get you down. What do you do to stay relaxed when you watch the news?
Well, I suffer from anxiety, so I actually go to therapy and I do meditation. I've been real into like brain training and float therapy lately. So I actually
float therapy?
Oh yeah, man. You never done float therapy?
Is that like you get into the pod, you close it?
Yes, you get naked and you lay in this warm water with like 1,000 pounds of salt.
Yep.
And literally you'll be there and you'll just wake up and you'll be like, yo, did I die? Like that's how it feels.
But that would make me anxious.
No, not me.
To think, did I die?
But I just like the disconnection. I think our brains need to go dark sometimes. It's like every now and then how you gotta reset your iPhone. You gotta reset your brain the exact same way.
Wow.
Yes.
Every single patient showed a reduction in anxiety. In fact, the people who went into the experience with the most anxiety showed the largest effect. Overall, the group showed a 14-point drop on the Spielberger State Anxiety Inventory, a highly significant effect. The post-float anxiety levels of the patients were reaching normative levels. And take a look, what is reducing even more than anxiety? Muscle tension. Think about it. All of that tension that we're harboring in our body, in our back, how much of that is driving our anxiety and stress? And floating is one of the few treatments I've seen that directly addresses this issue. Serenity lasted for an entire day. This group of people who was absolutely miserable coming into their float were left with a feeling of peace and serenity that lasted an entire day. There's a rich signal coming from the internal world of the body, a concept known as interoception. This is the signal that's amplified during a float. The patients were reporting the spontaneous induction of meditative states, where suddenly all of their conscious awareness was focused on things like the breath, the heartbeat. They were able to disconnect from the outside world and suddenly reconnect to themselves. You see, the modern day nervous system craves disconnection. We just don't know it because we're so addicted to being connected that we become perpetually stuck in this loop. It's amazing, actually. Our brain and our mental health is a byproduct of the environment in which